welcome you to one of the best venues in all of college basketball. The fans making their way into Neville Arena, and it's going to get loud tonight. #1 team in the land, it's the Auburn Tigers taking on the Oklahoma Sooners here in the SEC. What is up, everybody? Welcome, courts. All right, I'm not sure what's loud. And it's the Tigers wearing the home white, winning the tip. Oklahoma Sooners wearing the road red. Chad Baker-Mazar, the 6'7" senior from the Dominican Republic. He is so long, can do so many things. But it's Kelly, first shot of the game, and he knocks down a three. We take a look at the starting five for the Oklahoma Sooners. First time in this building as a member of the SEC, and they've got their freshman sensation, Jeremiah Fears, winning the point. There's an early turnover. Auburn, they're going to look to run.
The concern of Porter Moser was the defensive glass. Right now, it seems to be hurting Oklahoma early.
Here goes Fears. In transition, they walled up, spot up three, and Duke Miles, nothing but nylon. We take a look at the starting.
Into a national championship was exceptional, and Bruce Pearl is trying to follow in those footsteps this season.
Inside, Jalen Moore, and he is the leading scorer on this team, #3 in the conference at over 18 points per game.
First thing you have to do in a hostile environment is to take the crowd out of it. Oklahoma not turning the basketball over, defending at a high level, and rebounding.
Janai Broom lets the defense fly by. That's an and one.
And who was supposed to be back and helping on Janai Broom.
So Broom does convert the three-point play as Auburn with an early 6-5 lead. Fears reclassified. This is a young man who should be in high school right now. That's how talented he is, as Jalen Moore takes the contact and finishes.
Well, I think he's the most underrated player in the SEC. He's an all-league player. He can go left or right. He has the ability to knock down a three-point shot, and he is certainly a high-level athlete.
This is an Oklahoma team that has won 3 of their last 4 games. Backdoor cut, and Miles Kelly throws it down.
Up and down. It's an Auburn team that shoots close to 38% from behind the three-point line in league play. Oklahoma can shoot it as well. I like the fact that the Sooners have not backed down to this pace, though.
Broom coming through!
Big boy. Looks like that ankle's starting to feel a little better, huh?
Oh, he's looking real good. Kelly and Broom have all 10 points for Auburn to start this one. Fears, step back three, hand in his face, and he'll be fouled by Kelly. It's a jump.
And Sheriff, think about the fact that he's the only freshman in his losses versus their wins in SEC play.
Porter Moser said what makes him so.
Right, offensively it comes to them naturally. But at 6'4", athletic, quick, he needs to take a tenacious mindset and begin to attack on both ends of the floor.
Look at this matchup. Tahad Pettiford, the freshman out of Jersey City, New Jersey, going against Jeremiah Fears. This is what the NBA scouts have come to see here tonight.
No doubt.
Broom banging inside, showing a soft touch. Oh!
He continue to be successful on the offensive end.
Porter Moser told his guys at shoot-around today, put a body on somebody and let them know we mean business. We're here to win. Inside, Chaney Johnson off the bench. And it's Auburn with a 4-point lead. Mohamed Wagee and Glenn Taylor Jr. in for the first time for Oklahoma. And it's Broom with the steal. Gathers himself, and Baker-Mazara, hello! Fears from straight away, knocks down the three. Calmly, the freshman looks like he belongs in this environment.
Yeah, certainly belongs, right? Top 20 pick.
Talk about our Wooden Award mid-season watch in the SEC, and Jeremiah Fears, Janai Broom on the floor here tonight. Chaney Johnson. Rattles dials in the soft touch, and he's got a quick 4 off the bench.
Nice back cut. We asked Porter Moser what he expected.
Homa. Pettiford with a little step back, rolls off. Cardwell goes over the back, blocked. But they're going to call the foul on McGee. Cardwell begins at 7 Eastern, 6 Central.
How about the story of Dennis Gates?
Pettiford calling for it back, looking to set up the offense as he takes a look at Bruce Pearl. This young man has gotten more and more playing time as this season has gone on. 3 ball all the way, and it's Jones nailing it. Here's the three-point shooter, Godin. Moore now, he'll hoist one.
Now's when the Sooners have to be a little bit cautious. They got to continue to stay sound defensively. Good pass.
Dish from Pettiford as Caldwell closes. Asked him to take care of the ball. 4 turnovers in the last game at Vanderbilt.
You notice how they can switch 1 through 5, and that time Jalen Moore is the best to take advantage of the switch.
And a technical foul is called against Oklahoma's Jalen Moore.
Well, we actually have top 5 players of all time. Bruce Pearl's always his 10 versus your 10.
Okay.
So we got top
games a year, 4 or 5 basketball games a year. It's like a family reunion. And Bruce has made the jungle the place to be. These students are unbelievable. Nice pass. Nice. That's great coaching. That was a call.
On the team meeting today, when they were watching film, breaking things down for over half an hour, I was just thoroughly impressed the level of detail that Bruce Pearl goes into in preparation for every game.
Well, let me say this. I've said this before, not just saying it because I'm with you guys now. Can't, because the key to being a good coach, when you got the best, go under, you hedge. Those are 3 different things. Or you switch it. That's what I'm like, coach. They just ran the same play 5 times. And first of all, that's good coaching, run the same play. If they're not going to stop it, keep doing it.
This Chaney Johnson, a little hand fight and getting to the rim.
Hey, Damian.
And he'll be fouled by Taylor Jr.
No, Damian.
Tim
Just going to gloss over. Hey, first of all.
What is the biggest difference? We both saw Auburn years ago when New Auburn was playing on a Wednesday night for the SEC tournament, when the arena wasn't the same. What is the biggest difference between how low Auburn was then with basketball versus where they are now?
Night and day, but it's all Bruce Pearl. It's 100% Bruce Pearl. You know, Bruce Pearl, when he came here, you know, there also, but March Madness is going to be great. I love this. I tell you, I've been lucky and blessed to go to the Olympics. The second best thing I've done in my life, athletic-wise, is March Madness. The Olympics, they own a whole.
Oregon, they have 8 quad 1 wins, and we are just starting.
Matter. Listen, this is not the NBA, and this is what I want, college.
4 in the ACC. Those quality wins in the non-conference count the same as a quality win in league play, and I believe the committee is going to look at it that way.
A foul called on Godwin as Broom.
I didn't think about it, Franklin. We hadn't heard this from a national scale that much. You said you could go and win, let's say, 6 or 7 games and still have the right to beat.
Broom, he's calling for it. He wants to get it on his side of the floor.
Yeah, he's got a mismatch. This is what we talked about. Let's see if they can find a way to take advantage.
Kelly, a lot of dribbling. Now goes to the bucket and finishes through the contact. He asked for an
athletic, a little less quicker, if your basketball mind is able to make the play for you.
There's a steal by Auburn. And Baker Mazzara out in front of everybody. Timeout. Oklahoma trying to stay within striking distance before the half. Down by 11 right now. There goes Fears. And that's what makes him so special.
He's playing the best league in college basketball. And tonight playing against
Mazzara at the free throw line. It did not disrupt an 84% free throw shooter as Fears makes them both. Baker Mazzara behind his back. How did he even see Broom there? As Broom is fouled.
Here, but Chad Baker Mazzara is one of the most elite wings in college basketball. Bruce Pearl. He is loose, but he is effective, and you never.
A closeout on Moore. Shot clock is at 6 for the Sooners. Fears dribbles by the whole team. And a foul before the shot clock expired.
For 70 wins in a row at home.
Asia.
More shots. They took care of the basketball in the second half, and as a result, were able to run away with the game.
Now, Duke Miles was a guy who almost was in an Auburn jersey this season. Bruce Pearl said we almost had him, and then last second signed with Oklahoma as Northweather drains the three. And Auburn's lead. Auburn on this end of the floor, 2 for their last 8. Nice pass from Broom to Cardwell. That's how you end the drought.
Such a willing passer. Not only a willing passer, but an efficient passer as well as Janai Broom.
Here's Miles, his floater, a nice little kiss off the window.
Tough.
Janai Broom, and the big question heading into was, how much depth does Auburn have?
Yeah.
Well, Chaney Johnson stepped up big in that start and showed just how deep this team is. Northweather open from 3.
Mismatch, and then to leave Northweather out there wide open for that three-point shot. Beautiful execution.
Sooners actually out-rebounding Auburn 9-4 over the last 8 minutes, helping them stay in this game. Broom gathers himself, almost was a travel on the breaks. He's sliding on the floor, almost walked with it. Moore with 1 second on the shot clock, and it's Cardwell with a block. Fears trying to go coast to coast, puts it up, nothing doing.
Yeah, a little freshman moment that time. 1-on-4, a tough shot.
Jones, elbow jumper, and he cans it.
Yeah, and that shot,
Between shot and game clock to end this first half. Jones uses the screen from Broom. Now Moore going to work. Off 2 feet and the kiss off the window.
grown man move.
That'll do it for the first half here at Auburn. It's the Tiger.
But if you're Porter Moser, you know, you have to kind of roll the dice. You're within 10 right now. He's a veteran. You trust him.
And Godwin. Now.
Well, you think about what he did for the team last year. 31 starts. And that they need who will have to sit for a while.
There's a deflection, another steal for Broom. Baker Mazzara spinning away, throws it up, and he'll get a trip to the free throw line.
And that's what you can't allow to happen. We mentioned the fact that we thought Oklahoma, that roller coaster of a struggle in league play is because he's learning on the job. Because of the quality of guards, right? There's all types of quality guards across college basketball. A chance to have your defense set, which is what Oklahoma's getting the opportunity to do now, down 13.
Boom, snatch back, 3-ball. Oh my! Baker Mazzara, don't do him like that! Forsythe coming back at him, and he will be fouled, shooting 3.
Quite close enough. Chad Baker Mazzara putting on a show.
From Dale, Oklahoma. He's one of those guys, when he gets on the floor, everybody...
And what I like even more is you talked about his toughness. He had a little shot underneath his eye from the Arkansas game a little bit earlier, but if you slow him down a bit, he's still staying just as aggressive.
Baker Mazzara working out of that corner and finishing at the rim. Quick outlet pass. A good transition D by Auburn. Forsythe challenging, another rejection. There goes Kelly with the left hand.
will have the ball on the baseline at point of interruption for resumption of play.
So that's Miles Kelly with a taunting technical as we take a look heading to break.
I love the consistency. They called the same foul. You know, this is a guy who loves Oklahoma.
Inside to Chaney Johnson. Can't get a handle. There's McGee getting on the deck for the steal. Forsythe, you can see his confidence growing with a little finger roll.
Match up the areas. What they really want is for Auburn to settle for contested jump shots on the perimeter. What a pass.
Moore in close. And the lead back to 15 for Auburn. Elvis contested three, and they're going to call a foul on Pettit.
An undefeated non-conference schedule. They did everything that they could do. They just happened to multiple quad one wins. And so if he gets to, let's say, 6, 7 wins and erase all doubt, if you get to, let's say, 7, 8, 9 wins and go 500.
There's Broom, he's calling for it. He said, no, let's get that clear out. Here's the double. Gets it off to Pettiford, straight on. He said, I'll take it off the window. Didn't mean to, but it's 3 more.
To allow Janai Broom and others to have success on the interior.
Oh, Forsythe says, get off me, but can't finish. McGee, he can, plus the foul.
Strong. Shot free throws really well in the SEC. You love to see that.
There's Broom. Now he's got Elvis, the smaller guy, on him. Elvis trying to strip down. And a late whistle. As Oklahoma will huddle up, come together as the third.
Must watch TV. Think about people who could do other people.
Me. Could you?
Absolutely not.
I got to get in early on one of our weekend trips and check out a gymnastics meet if it's in town where we're at. I want to take a look at it. Cardwell just discards the defender. Offensive rebound. Jones got it.
Got to go to work.
There they go. He's got both big men on him. So inside, and it's a block party tonight for Auburn. Step back three. Jones. Oh, you bet.
Tough. 40 minutes, those segments, because Auburn tends to wear you down. As the game goes on, they get stronger. They don't get tired. They don't get weaker. That's what Oklahoma's currently seeing right now.
Here's Godin letting it fly, and he is the sharpshooter. That is his first
double-digit three-pointers to be in this basketball game.
Baker Mazzara, that was a hard closeout by Godwin. And Baker Mazzara behind the play, pick in the pocket. Oh, and he gets the foul.
Well,
He looked at that fan and said, I told you. And then he gave him 5.
Godwin's not in the game currently, so all 5 guys for Oklahoma can be, but you have to continue to be smart in how you play defensively.
3 ball. And Johnson crashing the glass. Pettiford, he'll take a try at it. He said, if you don't know.
Chad Baker Mazzara will continue to address, and Jeremiah Fears as well, and Porter Moser.
You know, Chad Baker Mazzara is still talking on the bench as Dylan Cardwell had to stand up and try to calm him down. Elvis 3. Let's see if Oklahoma can now use this to.
In 33 games, he started all 33 games. He's a veteran that can play at that 1 or 2 position.
Forsythe was looking for a whistle, didn't get it. And now Auburn looking to run. Pettiford, corner 3 ball. And behind the play, it was Moore going down to the deck. So Oklahoma has a 5-on-4 right now. Forsythe open, pump fake 3. And Moore back in the play with the rebound. Pettiford. And Moore is decked foul on Glenn Taylor Jr.
Chris Moore is what I would consider, you should also keep your pedal to the metal. You want to continue to keep the intensity by playing intelligent basketball as well.
Tough board from Chris Moore. And Chaney Johnson with the tough. Moore, he got a lot of love going back into the huddle out of it last time out.
Yeah, this time of the year, the teams that are going to win it all, they're continuing to get better. You don't have a chance to digress, and Janai Broome still not 100%.
A block is called on Pettiford.
His teammates.
The ankle in the South Carolina game, missing the next two. But when he came back, did not miss a beat, and he is the reigning SEC Player of the Week.
Goodine been extremely quiet tonight. Had fabulous game. He's shooting 40+% from behind the three-point line. 38 three-pointers coming into
A real high-level combo guard. That's what Bruce Pearl has talked about. He can play multiple of the guard positions. Fears. Locked down by Chris Moore there. And the three rattles in for
the Sooners to be in this basketball game. And if they want to pick up any momentum, he's got to continue to play well the last 6 minutes.
Johnson gets to his strong right hand in the hook. As Moore helps Fears.
Still competing, which is what you expect from a Porter Moser team. Sweet 16, Final Four team in Illinois, Chicago. They're going to continue to get better as the season goes on, but right now Auburn's just too dominant.
And Broome, once you get him in that close, it is hard to keep him.
Broome all season long. Everybody's had a challenge when it comes to defense.
Players in double figures tonight for Auburn.
Outstanding motor and one of the best players defensively in not only the SEC but all of college basketball.
And it's Elvis trying to silence the crowd. Cardwell. 4 minutes to play in this second half. Cardwell, he's starting to call for it now. Sets the screen, 3 off the mark, and Johnson called for the over-the-back foul.
To Texas A&M, on the road to Alabama, on the road to Vanderbilt, who's already knocked off 2 top 10 teams, on the road to Kentucky, who's struggling without Lamont Butler.
Take a look at the upcoming schedule for Auburn. 6th-ranked Florida is on Saturday. Be back here at Neville Arena on ESPN.
Disrupt Janai Broome and match the size of Dylan Caldwell. The question.
Elvis leaning into the contact, and he will draw the whistle.
Advance in March can beat you in multiple ways. I think the big dunker spot and the fact that he can guard 1 through 5 is something that I think NBA execs will like.
Ford. With 3 minutes to play here at Auburn. Chaney behind his back just throws it up.
Auburn continues to be able to pull away. Second half, they were able to knock down 6 threes. They got to the free
throw. The rebound for Auburn. Howard, he'll take a contested 3 and he'll be fouled. Chad Baker-Mazara.
He's turned into a fan on the sideline. In struggle on the road in Neville Arena. They've won 3 out of the last 4. Put to the film and continue to learn from this to continue to improve. Ample.
We said Jeremiah Fears loves to sit down with him one-on-one and watch film and analyze the little details as Fears gets by his man. And foul is called on Pettiford.
Old school move from a young school and new school player. Out of the freshman into Hard Pettiford that was coming off of the bench. Right? Denver Jones has been there, done that.
As Howard, he's going to use these minutes to get up another one. 2 minutes to play here at Auburn. A reach-in foul called against Mushlik on the line.
6%.
So Presley Patterson enters the game. Got off the mark. Rebound goes to Northweather. 90 seconds to play here at Auburn. Miles off the window. And he's got 7 points for Oklahoma.
7 points, been solid. Couple of rebounds, couple of assists. Just a tough night for the seniors tonight.
Mushlik getting to the bucket and lays it in.
Dallas, Texas in the building. Trinity Christian Academy. By the 6'3", 190-pound sophomore.
Just his 3rd field goal of the season. And here goes Hudson. And Howard with the follow slam. The bench. Throwing it up. And the alley-oop denied. A foul called
At Auburn. And a tough one for the Sooners. It doesn't get it easy.
5 straight teams ranked in a row. As Oklahoma in the middle of it right now. Shot clock turned off, 20 seconds to play. Jacob Fredson Cole, okay, get up. Auburn will dribble this one out. Final seconds inside Neville Arena as the Tigers have now won 14 games in a row. The #1 team in the country with a 98-70 win over Oklahoma.
Well, they look every bit of the #1 team in the